records being set in the country, this time at IIM Ahemadabad. This year, some graduates will be laughing all the way to the bank. International companies have snapped up these management graduates. I just wanted to get in another word now. Nigam, who's now a principal consultant with Stratbeans Consulting, joins us on the phone line. Unfortunately, we couldn't get our outdoor broadcasting van to him in time, but Samir has been one of those record-breaking management students in the past. Samir, just your thoughts on these high salaries that a few people get from after graduating from IIMs.
Thanks, Amitabh. I think it's a valid question. It's a good question to ask. The thoughts that I have is that, initially we can look at those high numbers with a sense of amazement and the curiosity that, why they are getting it. But in the end, you would also, when you dig deeper, realize that these are all the valid things to happen to Indian, IIM Ahemadabad graduates really. Because if you see the companies who visit those places, they are the people who make the offers really. I mean, it's no student who says that, I should get this amount of salary. And those representatives of the companies, they are on a tight leash. They are sure that, they will give only as much as is necessary, as is the market situation. So I find it very encouraging that the guys are getting that kind of a salary. On the other hand, I also have an observation on the point where people say that, the institute is on government resources in a certain manner. Now, the contribution back to the society may not be as much. What I find is that entry to the high salary league is pretty recent for IIMs, etc., probably 5-10 years old. But there are other professions too. For example, builders are there, doctors are there, and so many businessmen are there. But you can be certainly sure that the money that the IIM graduates are getting, the other graduates are getting, that's certainly contributing to the exchequers,
Okay.
And
okay. So basically, if I understand you correct, Samir, you're saying that it's good that people are getting such high salaries, but then there is also that question that should be debated on the subsidies that they're getting to reach the stage. We have my producer's going to kill me because they're telling me I'm completely out of time, but I want to give you 2 sentences.
All right. The sentence is that media should also mention those who don't join Goldman Sachs and Lehman Brothers and Morgan Stanley. They should also mention those who opt out of the placement process, set up their own ventures, choose to work not only in their own country, even work in villages, in rural areas. I think the media should hire them.
Samir is one of them. After getting that high salary, he's actually stepped away from that job and he set up his own.